ride for a purpose, and the purpose is to collect as much money as possible to help find a cure for fibromyalgia as well as lupus. We are two people that fight a fight every day. We hurt, but we get up and we still push to try to, I guess you say, make ends meet or whatever. I, for one, am not going to let this beat me. I was diagnosed with lupus in 2009, and they told me my life expectancy was 5 years. Well, it's 2019. What? What? Even though I had a battle where I was in and out of the hospital for pretty much a year in 2012, they told me that your kidneys gonna go, your liver, your heart, everything. Well, yeah, I lost the kidney, but I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I say the doctors can't define how I'm going to live my life. The doctors can't define when I'm going to die. There's only one person or one being that I say can define that, and that's our Heavenly Father.
Right.
So, my story is, they diagnosed me. I accepted it, but I'm not going to let it beat me. I will win.
Okay, then.
I will win. And I just want... I just want to bring awareness to it, because a lot of us that have lupus and fibromyalgia, we fight a silent battle. As in, we hurt every day. Some days we have to just get up and sit on the side of the bed before we can actually move. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't even move. But it's a mental thing most times for me to just get up and go. So with that being said, again, I appreciate all of y'all for coming out. It means a lot to me. And I want to let my sister with fibromyalgia, Shan, say something. Miss Betty Boo, tell her.
Okay, my name is Shan Jackson. My bike name is Miss Betty Boo. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia back in 2004. The first time that they told me, I had no idea what it was. I said, you know what? I don't know what this is, and I'm not going to claim it. So 2009, it took a real big toll on my body. I wasn't able to walk. I had migraines constantly, leg twitches, legs turning in and inside out. Like she said, that sometimes we can't get out the bed. You know, it's days that I have spent the whole day in bed. Fibromyalgia also is where the muscles, soft tissues, attacks the body. Also, my thing about awareness is to let people know that I'm gonna fight. I have fibromyalgia, but it does not have me. I cannot remember things at times. You can tell me something, like most of y'all told me y'all names in here. I basically forgot them. I'm sorry. It's no hard feelings. Please don't do, I can't remember things, not able to walk, stomach issues, like you said, liver issues. I have those. I went from 28 medications, now I'm down to 24. So it's hard. Depression comes with it. I got into a deep depression. Most of y'all see me at functions all the time. You stop seeing me. That was my cause. I couldn't, I didn't want people to see me in that state that I was in, when knowing that I was a person that was always outgoing. I was fun, dancing. Weight gain comes with it. It's a lot of stuff, but I just want you to look it up, educate yourself on it, because it could be somebody sitting right next to you that has it and you have no idea what they're going through. And without BMB and Marshall Miss on the Go putting it out there for everyone to see, what we go through, a lot of people wouldn't have no idea what fibromyalgia and lupus is. Lupus and fibromyalgia, they both kind of run in the same chords, but they have their different issues. But I just thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting the ride, supporting the cause that, you may have an idea about it, you may not. But after today, please, I'm asking you to educate yourself on both. I don't want to start crying, because like I said, I've been through a lot. From 2004 to now, I've been in and out of the hospital maybe 30 times, you know, and each time is 2 weeks, almost a month. You know, it's just, it's hard, but I fight through it every day, you know, so don't stop praying for each and every one of us that has these issues.
Tell them that it's a silent illness, so people
like,
don't judge
It's
people.
no cure for it. We just have to
Yes.
fight through it. It's no cure. But
Yes.
we're going to claim, somebody's going to come up with a cure for it.
Tell 'em
If
that-
y'all claim and fight with us, we're going to continue to fight.
But tell them that it's a silent illness. A lot of people judge you because they don't see
They
nothing wrong
don't
with
see,
it.
yeah, like right now, you probably say, oh, ain't nothing wrong with her. If I show you my medicine bag and, you know, let you see all these hospital bills and stuff like that, you will, you know, you will see what some of us go through, you know.
Tell them about
But-
people judging you in the handicap.
Yeah, I'm like me. I now I'm disabled to where I don't work because I can't stand up long and me forgetting things. So I have a handicap sticker. I parked in a handicap spot, got out. No offense, older white man just stood there, and just watched me. And he was like, "Did I just see you park in a handicap spot?" And I was like, "Yeah, sir, same one you parked in, you know, not being rude, you know." So he tells me, "Well, what you parking in that spot for?" "Because it's a handicap spot." "Well, I don't see nothing wrong with you. What's supposed to be wrong with you?" You know, so some said, "Don't go off, Shan, because I'd have been through this twice, you know, so don't go off on this man. He's an older man. Respect him." So I respect him enough to where I small cussed. I didn't go loud like I wanted to. So he says, "Well, you don't hear me? Why you parked in that spot? What's supposed to be wrong with you?" I said, "So handicap, does you have to have one leg, one arm, one broken head off, something, you know?" I just went in, you know, so, and I had to explain to him, I don't have to explain to you, first of all, why I have a handicap sticker. They gave it to me for a purpose and a reason. So, and I left it like that. But that hurted me to where I cried for a couple of days because it, you know, all illness don't show.
Right.
You know, you don't know. Just like right now, I've been depressed some days lately, in this last couple of weeks. But getting out today made me feel better and made me feel good that people come out to support something that's for a great cause. And I thank you all, each and every one of you.
Yeah.
Blood pressure medication. She's on kidney medication. She's on dialysis. Scary. It almost killed her. They finally were able to take her off the prednisone and the steroids and stuff.
Weight gain.
The weight
Her
gain.
face turned into like a balloon.
Yes.
Her body was skinny.
Yeah.
Her face got real
Yeah.
big, you know.
But yeah, so
We know about that, don't
we've
we?
had both sides,
Yeah.
you know, but just now I know a little bit more. Because I wasn't educated on it could affect your limbs and stuff like that. So
I had an episode to where I couldn't. I had surgery. Then after the surgery, I don't know if it was the fibromyalgia or the surgery itself, but I couldn't walk and I couldn't talk. They thought I had a stroke. It was hard on my family to, you know, it was really hard on me to have to learn how to walk and talk again. I felt like a baby. I needed help with when I say everything, therapy. It was getting worse. The pain from therapy. I was like, I told my doctors, I can't do this, you know. But look at me now. I'm able to stand here in front of you guys and talk and tell my story, and listen to these young ladies here tell their story. Also, it makes me want to fight even harder.
That's it.
We will.
Let me add this. Everybody has a caregiver in their house. I live alone. And there's some days that I have to push myself mentally just to get these to working. I don't know if y'all know, back in 2016, I had to have surgery on my right foot.
Yep.
I got a foot full of metal. My cartilage in my right foot, as well as my left, but my right foot was worse, deteriorated. My bones started fusing together. So they had to remove a chunk of bone, and I've got all kind of rods, pins, and plates in my right foot. and wanted to do the other foot, but this motherfucker wasn't even healed. So I'm like, this one still hurt to walk, but hey, I'm not a complainer. I'm not gonna complain about it. But I said that to say, call, send me a text, check on me. I live by myself. I don't have a caregiver.
Okay.
So it may be one day that I just can't move, I can't do anything, and I may need some help.
Right.
So if I call, please come. If I call, answer, or just respond to me.
All day it feels like ants are just crawling from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. You go to pain management. Pain management looks at you like you're a pill head. You go to doctors and they just throw you off and let's give you an epidural injection and let's just do this and let's do that, and none of it works. I've been in deep depression for 4 years. Me and my husband separated, you know, in midst of it because he didn't understand, because it's just, I don't talk about it a lot. I have a 9 and a 12-year-old.
A lot of people do.
So it's like, my kids, I don't do anything. We stay at home. We don't go anywhere. He's the one that takes our children everywhere. So, you know, it's a hard thing because not a lot of people understand it, but you are in constant pain. I mean, my limbs go numb. I dropped my motorcycle sitting at a red light because my whole left side has just completely stopped. And I dropped. You know, and strangers have stopped and helped me pick up a bike off the side of the road. You know, so it's just, they don't know what to do about it. No, let's just throw her on 2,400 a gap a month and, you know, everything's going to be okay. And it's not, because nothing that they have works for it. Nothing.
You know, I'm gonna add to that. It's hard. I see it hard because it's when you live with someone like that, the mood swings.
Right.
Caregivers
The mood swings.
suffer also.
Right. So it's not only the person that has it is going through it, the people around.
Absolutely.
And when we split up, it wasn't that when we split up. That's a crazy bitch right there, but we split up, and it was hard because knowing that someone's always suffering,
Right.
and someone's always going through something, I had to look at it a different way because I could walk out the door and she's one person. I walk back in and she's completely depressed and flip the script. I'm like, can I do something? And it's not only the person that's going through it's hard for people like myself.
Absolutely.
That have to live with it. And it's not a burden on me because now I understand what it is.
Right.
And at first I was like, you tripping. Something you just get in your brain until it came to me where I have real bad anxiety. And I never knew what anxiety was because she has it real bad. So I wake up in the middle of the night and run outside. I can't breathe. So where you going, fool? I can't breathe. But I am. So I got diagnosed with anxiety real bad.
See that?
So dealing with her situation, it made us better as a family, you know, because not only being a husband and a spouse and all that, but learning what someone's going through, it's hard on them. So we all have to understand what people are going through to learn, to support, because that's our other half. You know, what I mean, we make one. So it's a big transition, and there's days where I take the kids everywhere. You know, there's days where she don't want to do nothing because she can't. She gets out of bed, like our bed. When she gets out of bed, it's like hard because I have to physically help her sit up and stuff like that. With
I'm 32. I'm 34.
Right.
And
so,
ladies, from the man perspective, and this is in all seriousness now, from the man perspective, it gets really hard on us because we have a natural affinity, or a better word would be affliction, to fix it. That's the man's mentality. And then we can't, and it frustrates us, and we might go into that anger stage because we can't fix what's wrong with you. So
it's hard.
So we bear with the problem as well with this.
And that's what we had. That's why we came. Well, we did only cover that. That's the majority why we came, because we support our fellow brothers and sisters here in Mobile. You know, and this cause is something that it's out there. You know, and
absolutely.
More money.
She used to be the hostess with the mostest. She used to be the dancing queen. She was dropping like a hot every time you go to a bike event. And you used to be skinny with the bubble butt sticking out there. With heels on. Oh, with the heels on and all that. But then, you know, to go from like that to go to gaining weight with all that prednisone and stuff, that's depressing in itself, you know. And just as, you know, as caregivers, it don't matter if you got a back problem. It don't matter if you was in the military and you got
PTSD. You know what? All that stuff, everybody got something. All of us got something. Just us being the caregivers, we got something. You might have anxiety from dealing with her. You know, that might be something that triggered anxiety in you because you don't never know what the next day's gonna be. As a man trying to be in control, you like to know what's gonna happen. You like to know, I'm gonna set the pace for the day. But I don't know what I'm gonna deal with today. I don't know what this. And like I told her, when she fell into that deep depression, I said, you're not gonna do it on my watch. I'm not gonna let you go there. I'm not gonna do that. Don't try to make me my friend thinking you gonna come by and get some Lortab. We don't do it. We throw it in the trash. She too scared to take it because of her daughter at school and I'm at work. She don't want to be doped up. And then the hurting part too, just like you said. Going to the emergency room and all they think about is you in there drug seeking. Every time. Ma'am, you just came out to the emergency room last week. Okay, she begged y'all told us to come back if it didn't work. And that, because they're thinking you pill seeking. Everybody don't want them pills. But you know, just if anything, you know, we just as people in general got to love each other. And if he said he got a headache, damn, believe him, he got a headache. He can't come, he can't do it. Whatever people's illness is, trust that. And just because I ain't walking with my leg cut off and got crutches, I can walk in the handicap. You know, if the doctor diagnosed me with something, high blood pressure or whatever, you know, if they give you a handicap thing, leave the people alone. That's all I wanted to say. But this is a beautiful day, man. Y'all some beautiful people. Everybody's good. Bossy, we love you. What's your name, baby? Ellen, we love you. Miss Betty Boop, you know we love you. And we got y'all back if ain't nobody got y'all back. Thank y'all.